Hello everyone and welcome to another playthrough of Symphony of the Night. Now, this is, if the audio sounds different, and that's because, or if my microphone audio sounds different, that's because I'm a fucking idiot. Again, so this is 2 parts in a row where I've cocked something up. And I recorded this entire fucking session with no microphone audio. It was muted the whole time. I was talking to nobody, and you can hear this dog barking in the background. It's currently a bit after 4:30 in the morning right now, and this dog is barking. I normally wouldn't give a shit, but please, I'm trying to record here. Come on, bark all you want, not while I'm recording that. But okay, enough of the complaining. So actually, one more little anecdote before I go on with the video. Before you record anything, make sure the record button is not right next to the fucking mute button. That's an important one to remember, because it'll cause problems like this. Now, what are we doing? I'm going to the library, I think now. Yep, that's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to jump up to those higher bits of the library, because I have the double jump now. It's weird doing this while not playing. I'm just watching myself play right now, and just commentating. It's like a reaction video, but I'm reacting to my own fucking video, and even though, yeah, it was only like half an hour ago that I was doing this. That arsehole took $400. I've never seen him drop. I've never seen a blue bag of money ever in this game, I'm pretty sure. Later on, an enemy drops an even higher amount of fucking money. I've never seen him drop that much. I'm like really lucky in this playthrough for some reason. Money drops quite a bit here for some odd reason. But yeah, we're going through the library. I'm basically feeling my way around the game right now. I'm up to the point where I've sort of forgotten what to do, and I'm currently trying to get. I'll get up to a point in the library where there's a wall grating sort of thing, and then I realise, I need the mist form. So, and then I'll eventually get to that later on in this episode, but for now, I'm covering different bits of the library. This shit will get so much easier as soon as I get the bat form. I actually don't know where the bat form is either. I think it's in Orlox's Waters or something. So, and that's right next to the Colosseum, so we'll probably get the bat form next episode, hopefully. But, yeah. I'm super disappointed that the audio didn't record. Also, I've never seen the Duron do that. I've never seen him charge up his weapon. That's really new to me. That's super new. Like, wow. Like, just when you think, I've been playing this game for nearly 10 years, and just when I thought I've seen everything, I haven't. Just something different every time. It's great. Also, this save room is unique as there's 2 exits from it. I don't think there's any other one like that in the game, as far as I know. I hate these leaping bastards. They always get one hit on you, no matter what. Like, even if it's just for 1 damage, it's like the shame of being hit by a fucking flea man. It never leaves you. This is a slightly danker bit of the library. It's less golden, and there's cracks everywhere. This must be the porno section, the adult section of Dracula's library. Do vampires get hard-ons? we asked the ultimate questions here at Mr. Prongus, and that's the topic of the day. Can a vampire get a hard? I know he sucks blood, but can he actually get blood to his penis? That's what I'm thinking here. Speaking of vampires, is that stone mask a reference to fucking JoJo? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Who knows? I don't know. Ancient ceremonial stone mask. Like, it could be. It sort of even looks like it, even in the little pixel art. But, who knows? So I get the holy rod, and that's really useful. The topaz circlet's really nice too. It puts your int up, and I think it puts out by 6, which is quite considerable. So the stone mask gets ditched almost immediately. I'm sorry, stone mask. But basically, what I found is that if you have a shit ton of int, and you use the holy water almost religiously like I do, also I found out in my last playthrough that most weapons have like a special attack. So you see how the holy rod like explodes on some of the hits? That's me pressing left and right and the attack button. That does a special attack. I never knew about that until my last playthrough. Like, there's all this shit. There's probably some other stuff that I don't know either. Like, I don't think I've even done any of Alucard's like special abilities, like the Dark Metamorphosis or whatever. I've done it accidentally a couple times, but till this day I have no idea what it does. So, also I'm really liking the Star Flail because it hits the front, but it also hits the back. So if there's anything behind you, it'll get whomped as well. I didn't realize that the doors are actually stacks of books. That's kind of cool. Also, this is possibly one of the wimpiest fucking... I forgot to say Dark Souls. I just whomped him with a fucking holy rod. Very effective against demons, apparently. That makes sense. But, I mean, that is a very Dark Souls thing to do. Like, to have an enemy as a boss and then later on it disappears as a normal enemy. Pretty sure the Lesser Demon comes back as a normal enemy at some point. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a bit that I can't fly through, and I'll have to remember to go back there next time. So yeah, I have to mark that in my mental map. I don't know what's behind there. I don't remember, but probably should have checked that wall if there was a breakable wall, but I don't think there is. I think I know all the breakable walls in this game. Maybe like 95% of them. There's probably one that I miss. There's one that I encounter later on, but I can't do anything with it because it's too high up. I can't high jump over it. But oh god, this room's awful. This is an awful room. These dudes are from fucking Castlevania 4 too. I think I mentioned that in one of my other videos. They're just this enemy that comes up in one level of Castlevania 4 and you never see them ever again. Like, they're just guys with no heads. Like, when I was a kid, I was trying to figure out what the fuck they were, and I was like, what the hell are these things? Like, they're obviously a humanoid shape, but it's... I thought their heads were like, I don't know. They look like some sort of like alien race from Star Wars or something. I don't know. Like what the fuck are the Jar Jar Binks race called? Gungans? I don't know if Gungans come to mind. Like a fusion of the Gungan and the Roger droids. I can't remember what they're called either. I haven't seen the Star Wars prequels for quite some time, so I'm not privy with that stuff at the moment. My memory's not serving me very well.
Young Master Alucard.
I'm super disappointed about that the library guy doesn't sound absolutely fucking insane anymore. It's disappointing.
How about this?
Also, I always wondered why he had a giant hole beneath his chair. Like, that's... I mean, the chair is perfectly spaced out, but like, if he sits back on the chair a little bit too hard, he's gonna have a fucking heart attack. And God knows, like, is the library guy like a vampire? Is he just some enslaved human? Like, he probably won't die. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Also, why the fuck does Dracula have Joseph's cloak?
Thank you.
Like, that's like a holy item. Wouldn't you want that as far away from you as possible? I mean, I know, like, I know it's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna drape the fucking cloak over Dracula like a fire blanket? I don't know, but still, it's like it's like having, it's like if Dracula had the Holy Grail. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you'd want that shit as far away as possible from him. I guess it wouldn't make much sense for Alucard to have it too, but he's only half vampire, so I guess it wouldn't affect him at all or as much. I don't know. Also, Alucard looks the best with a fucking purple cloak. I know he's like proper cloak is red and black, I think, but this cloak's awesome. So there's some dude on YouTube, he has videos of he's basically like, he's sort of remaking Symphony of the Night, but he's putting all this new shit in, like all these like new attacks and mechanics, and he's even like improved like Alucard's sprite. It's fucking amazing. Like, as far as I know, it's like a one-man project mostly. I can't for the life of me remember what his fucking YouTube handle is. So later on, probably in my next video, I'll look it up and I'll mention him. Because this dude's really cool. Also, I'm really glad they dropped uncurse potions, because curse in this game is a bastard. It actually, I think it prevents you from attacking, like, completely. So, oh man. Okay, it's more skeletons, huh? Now, you've probably noticed that my voice quality it's probably gone up a bit. It's because this is part 2 of me re-recording the voice for this, or adding commentary, I should say, because I may have upgraded in the time between the last recording session and this one. So let me know what you guys think about this sound. I was considering just recording with the old microphone, just for consistency's sake, but I was like, fuck it, you know, and I don't have a, I don't really have a loyal, I don't have a loyal following at the moment. I don't have a real big following, so it's not gonna matter that much. But okay, what the hell are we doing here? I'm going to Olrox's quarters, pretty sure, to try and find the Colosseum. That's what's happening here. I believe I'm going to find the mist form, because that is necessary in order to complete the game. So it's pretty important. Diplocephalus. Cephalus. I had to say phallus, didn't I? Typical. Typical of me to talk about phalluses. Perhaps I am the big gay. I am getting hit by fucking massive amounts of boners, so that would explain a lot. Oh no, what am I gonna tell my girlfriend? I'm fucking been gay this whole time. Oh. Well, I'll let her know. But backtracking in this game isn't too bad. Like, I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, I fucking hate this. Oh yes, I need to get the stopwatch in order to access the next part of the game. I don't know if that's the only way to get there, but it's the only way that I know how to get there. So, because I'm pretty sure every other way is closed off until you open them from the other side. So, yeah, it's fun. So I'm pretty sure while I was recording this, I was going on this big monologue about how the stopwatch is pretty useless, but then I accidentally used it because I thought I had the holy water, and then it turned out to be actually pretty fucking good. So, yeah, proved me wrong. And then this is where I found out that I don't need the stopwatch in order to access Olrox's quarters, but I can use it to go back to the right side of the clock. Here I pick up a boomerang. I'm probably never ever going to use. I don't think I've ever used a boomerang, to be quite honest. I don't recall ever using it. I'm having a hard time dodging the boomerangs. They're a bit too erratic for my liking, but say what you will. This is a really... Oh, there's a wall I can break. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Pot with cheese. I probably wouldn't trust that. It's like, it's cheese in a pot, and I mean, what if you have like a fucking, you know, lactose intolerance or something? You're boned. For some reason I stand there for a bit. I don't know. I guess I was in deep thought, deep rumination about what I'm about to do. I mean, that's where I decide to, no, obviously it's not. I was gonna say, that's where I decide to go back and look at the right side of the clock, but I'm obviously not going back. I do have an epiphany when I get to the Colosseum, which is right behind this door. Oh yeah. The music in this bit's really fucking good. Like, this track, the track that plays on this particular bit is like one of my favorites in Symphony of the Night. Like, every Castlevania game, or every like modern one, I feel it has that one track that is a lot more like jazzier and upbeat than the others. This is that track for this game. Like, Order of Ecclesia has one. Portrait of Ruin has one. Dawn of Sorrow has one. That one's been stuck in my head for the last like 2 weeks. Like, it's infectious. Like, I'm pretty sure the composers at Konami made a fucking deal with the devil or something for their talent. Like, no one should be that good at composing music. Like, it's such a consistent run of like great music. I'm really utilizing that backslide. That's sick. That's sick moves. I should use it more often. I'm probably gonna never use it ever again after that, but we'll see what happens. So I have a bit of a panic attack there because that bit closes up and I'm like, oh shit, how does it open? Because it just sort of opens by itself. Here I find the Alucard crap. It's not really crap. By themselves they're crap, but when you have them equipped all together, they give you a bunch of luck, I'm pretty sure. So it's good for like farming items, but you just don't do any damage. I like the question mark at the end of that statement, by the way. Like, the game's not even sure if it resists fire, lightning, and ice. The game's like, I don't fucking know. I mean, you give it a go yourself. See how you go. So again, I have a bit of a panic attack because the left side's not opening up. So I'm just like, oh shit, what do I do? I decide to hack at the candles. And up, it opens up. Okay, thank fuck. Thank Jeebus. I mean, uh-oh. I'm not supposed to like Jesus. Yeah, now we're going back. Get back to Boomerang Alley. Corridor. Stairwell, I don't know. I keep thinking I can, you know, make the boomerangs disappear with my weapon, but it just never works. I end up taking 4 damage. 4 damage isn't even that big of a deal. It's just, it's the shame. That's the bit that hurts the most. The shame. I'm not a fan. At least the big sword men drop a lot of money. Sword men? The big swords. I don't know why I added men at the end of it. I keep thinking about men. I'm gay now. Big hammer boy. Yeah, so this is where I accidentally used the hammer and I'm, the stopwatch, sorry. And I'm just like, ah, fuck, why did I do that? But it actually ended up being very, very useful. Here I use the patented Mr. Prongus jump attack method. That works really well. I've patented it. It's mine. If you use it, if I see you using that on any of your videos, I will sue you. I'll take your ass to court, and I will fucking slam dunk you. You're done, kiddo. I also really like the transition screens. Like, not only is it like it's designed really well, but it's a novel idea for, like, you know, to cover up the fact that well, at the time, the PS1 loading loading times. That motherfucker kicked me. I've never seen him kick me before. I was very surprised by that. I was surprised and shocked and appalled. That guy's hammer is also really fucking big. I got walloped by it quite heartily there. That wasn't good. Don't even remind me of the hammer dudes from fucking Order of Ecclesia. That shit gives me fucking Vietnam flashbacks. It is awful. There's those guys that like walk on twin hammers. I think they're called twin hammers, but I'm not entirely sure. But they use them like stilts, and they whomp you for like 300 damage. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate those enemies so much. They're easily the worst enemy in any Castlevania game. Maybe not as tough as Galamoth, but I mean, Galamoth's a boss, so you expect him to be tough. But just a normal fucking enemy. There's also a bit in Portrait of Ruin in like the bonus area where you go through like gauntlets of monsters where there's like 2 of the Frankenstein bosses, and it's like impossible. It's legitimately impossible. I'm pretty sure the game also, it gives you like a grace period. So like if you're in there for long enough, the door just opens regardless of whether or not you got killed the creatures within. So it just lets you go, okay, you've been in here long enough, you can just go now. And thank fuck I did, otherwise I probably never would have finished the gauntlet, you know? It was so aggravating. Also, I have no idea why this monster is called Hunting Girl. It's a very strange name in my humble opinion. No idea. It's a bit weird. Now, getting the hell out of here. Going up. And, hunting girls. What the fuck? Excuse me. Why are there so many of you down here? And what are you hunting? People, I guess. I don't know. There's an elevator. This is gonna fight the boss. It's up. There we go. The nightmare horsies. They beat the shit out of me a little bit, not gonna lie. Rather annoying. Especially at this point in the game. But later on they'll become... The holy water fucks them up. Good lord. By God, it is fucking hot today. As if you can't tell by my accent, I am from Australia, and we're currently going through a bit of a heat wave. And I know there's probably people out there who think Australia's constantly hot. Not necessarily, but this summer in particular is a bit sweaty, for lack of a better word. So there's a lot of safe spots in this particular area. But there's like 2 fans going on in the house, and well, there's one. The one in the living room's going right now. But I have one next to me, but I'm obviously not gonna have it on because it'll fuck up all the audio. You might be able to hear the other fan in the background slightly, but hopefully it's not too distracting. Also, I still don't know what the deal with that sub-weapon is. It doesn't seem that good, although I just found out today you can hold down the button for it to do more damage, so maybe I've just been using it awfully. But I'll give it another go. Now I can beat the shit out of the puppet sword. I'm quite happy about that. I'm very happy about it, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, I get a little bit lost here. Like, I forget that the boss is at, like, the bottom of the area. There's this hell room. No, I nearly fucking die here, like... The shooty guys do so much damage, and it doesn't help that there's, like... There's like 6 of them in the room. The armor lords aren't that much of a problem. Just one well-placed holy water will destroy them. Now I'm actually eating food because I need to heal. I could have 2 more shots from these fellas and I would have been 6 feet under, you know? So gotta be careful. It's also too bad that the fucking food. I don't even think I'd be using the shields actually. I'd never think of using the shields unless it's the Alucard shield with the fucking the rod. Yeah, there's your $1,000. Jesus. Speaking of the rod, no wonder there were so many enemies in front because the shield rod's really fucking powerful. Like, that is very strong. Let's save one more time because I don't want to. I haven't died yet, surprisingly. I probably will once we get to the second castle, but as of now, I'm doing pretty fucking well. If I may say so myself. I'll probably just curse myself by saying that. These Owl Knights are super fucking useless. Like if you kill the Owl Knight, if you kill the Owl Knight just kind of sits there and mourns over his lost friend. So you really need to do that. They're probably one of the easiest enemies to fight. Even though I think I got walloped by him a couple times just then. Yeah, I beat a homeless person. Not only do you get quality entertainment in the form of video game playthroughs, but you also get to see me fight bums on the street. So I also took his green tea, which is probably the only possession he ever had, which ruined his life. I'm just fucking around here. Come back to this fucking hell room. I hate that. That's probably why I hate this room so much, because more often than not, the horsemen just knock you back into like the previous room and it makes everything respawn. So it's a bit of a pain. Got the S-Stock. I got pretty excited about getting the S-Stock, then I remembered it was a 2-hander and it's got a really awkward attack. Like it's got this weird like thrust attack. Like, you can sort of remedy it by jump attacking with it, but I prefer one-handed weapons. I tried to use it a lot in my previous playthrough, but it just wasn't working too well. I'd end up lunging into attacks most of the time. Hunting girls don't really do much, huh? I mean, it's funny for me to say that because they end up pummeling my ass a little bit in the previous videos, but yeah, I think we're gonna go to the boss now. Goddamn, fucking, I don't know, keep getting to mute all my appliances and stuff before I record. There's the misform that I annoyingly want. Blade Master. I'm sure these guys are called something weird in one of the later games, like athletic skeleton or something. I don't know. It's something really strange. Like I don't know. But we'll see. There's a secret in here that I'm trying to find. That's why I'm swiping the ground like a mongo. It's a bit embarrassing, to be quite honest. But I'm trying my hardest. I do eventually find it, I swear. And then I have an epiphany that I can't jump high enough. So there we go. I can't jump high enough, so there's like no point. So I'm just leaving. Oops. And there's the entrance to the boss. Now I realize like I just could have gone up. Cause like I'm back to where that gun is. So like I could have just skipped all that, but I didn't even think that, to be quite honest.
Who are you?
Servants, come forth from the gates of hell!
Your blood. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont!
Attack! Rid my castle of this pest!
Two bosses from Rondo of Blood. They nearly fucked me up here. Getting trapped in the corner against that fucking Minotaur is brutal. Not fun. I would not recommend. Yeah, but one roleplay Holy Water just fucks them up.
A
It nearly
Belmont
got
for
me,
certain.
but
So he says
quite.
he's the lord of this castle.
Richter's just renting out this castle. It's not his. Now we got the Mistform. Now, I've they apparently changed how you could how you do it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure on the PS3 version or the original version even, you just press one button. That's why I'm going a little bit crazy and I keep changing into the wolf form because none of the buttons are working. But I found out that you have to press L1 and R1 at the same time, and I don't know why they changed it, but they just did. So it greatly confused me a bit. I was afraid that my controller was busted or something because I was fucking going crazy trying to figure this shit out. But one Google search fixed it all for me. And then I didn't sit on that switch either, so I do look a bit inept here, but it's not my fault. I swear. I had no idea they did that. And I don't know why they did it, because I didn't see any problem with it before. Now we have the Mistform, so I think we can go back to the library, and I think that's where the Batform is. I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest. It's been a little while since I played this, so yeah, it's sort of fresh on my brain, but not really. So yeah, I mean, this is just about it. Thank you for putting up with all my technical faux pas, and hopefully next time I'll remember to not mute the fucking audio on the microphone. So join me next time, will you please? Bye bye.